unemployment vlog. We're here. Hey, welcome back to the unemployment vlog. Hope you enjoyed the intro. We are back once again. I am doing the vlog twice weekly, and we are back recording on the laptop. Great thing about recording on the laptop as opposed to the desktop is I have a timer at the bottom, and I can kind of see everything that's going on. So, if you remember Sunday, how I said we were setting up these videos, I said we were going to do the Sunday episode of perhaps laying out the goal, or perhaps we did, laying out the goals. There'd be a topic of the Sunday video, and then Friday we'd come back and kind of recap how we did throughout the week. So, here we are with the recap. And boy, has it been a very fun week. Where to start? First of all, it is Friday when I'm recording this, and we wear orange on Fridays. Won't catch me slipping on that. I'm in sunny Colorado right now, Colorado Springs to be more specific. And I kind of look like a barbarian right now because on the plane flight out here, the way my suitcase shifted and rolled, it actually crushed my electronic razor. So I'm gonna have to find something to do about all of this. And anyways, yeah, so we're in Colorado this week recording in my brother's house, which is kind of fun, I guess. He's got really nice internet, so we'll see how long this takes to upload. But getting back on subject, a few things I want to talk about this week. The Sunday episode, we said I was going to be focusing on my YouTube channel more on directly Dungeons and Dragons and storytelling. The two things I wanted this YouTube to be about. So if you've seen the videos over the week, we had a video Monday night about Dungeons and Dragons. Tuesday, another one about Dungeons and Dragons. Don't think we uploaded any content Wednesday. Wednesday we had Dungeons and Dragons. No content Tuesday. Then Thursday, of course, we went back, and I was going to have a storytelling focused episode on the channel, talking about just how to set up scripts for novels and other things of that medium. But my players in the campaign that I run asked to have an additional session, so we uploaded another Dungeons & Dragons video that came out last night on the channel. Hopefully the broadcaster didn't mess up on that, because the computer I was recording on crashed, but it goes through YouTube server, so I haven't actually been back to check to see if that uploaded, but I will go through that today. Normally, about a dozen hours or so later, after the broadcaster finishes, YouTube collects all of the video and then puts it up in its entirety. But for about the first night after broadcasting something that's over 3 hours long, it'll just be like a 30-minute clip of the last 30 minutes that you did, and then YouTube will go and compile the rest of it together. So normally I don't even end up rewatching those until the following week. I always tell people those videos are a little hard to get through. I've had the idea, and we'll probably do this for December, of going back episode by episode, summarizing it, and getting kind of like a campaign diary together as we go into the next legs of the campaign. For anybody who wants to come in and watch some of those campaign things, they don't have to sit through I think we've got 3 groups, each at about 24 episodes of content. So that's 72 hours of D&D content, or 72 episodes of D&D content. And then each one of those episodes is between 2 and 4 hours long. So you're looking at a couple hundred hours of watching through a D&D campaign if you decide to go back and do that, which is a lot. Don't advise that for anybody. I will get those eventually edited into something shorter and re-uploaded in the future, but it's been very fun to sit down and go through those campaigns. Some of the other things I wanted to talk about this episode, and we're about to hit the 5-minute mark. Specifically, a favorite YouTuber of mine, he's a League of Legends YouTuber named gbay99, released a video discussing the changes on his channel and things he was going through in his personal life and what he wants from his YouTube channel. And he talked about actually having a YouTube community and, you know, making quality videos that engage that community in a conversation, rather than just making videos that, like, oh, these are the most seen videos of the whole YouTube audience, and, you know, everybody sees, and like just get a gigantic audience that he, you know, doesn't really interact with. He doesn't want to do that. He wants to build a community. And as such, he's changing the content he puts out on his YouTube channel, which is going to be a little less directly profitable, and he started a Patreon. And I'm not opposed to any of this, but he had a comment on that video where he said, I know this video is going to garner a lot of hate because a Patreon is like asking for money on the internet. And I just thought that was the silliest thing ever, because I have a Patreon. I use it. I try and update it regularly. And the way I like to look at it as, I think YouTube, like, I don't believe these videos have advertisements. I'll have to double check. If you are getting ads on the videos, I don't get paid for them, so I don't care if you use ad block or not. The way I look at it is YouTube is like a television, or rather like a cable provider, and I am a channel on that cable provided service. I make content that hopefully entertains you guys throughout the week. As with the new structure for the channel, you know, we have a Sunday video, Monday video coming out every week, and then we're gonna have a Wednesday video coming out every week, and a Thursday video hopefully coming out every week. This week was a bit of a fluke with that session. And then, of course, a Friday video coming out every week. And then every other week, we'll have a Saturday video. So with that said, you know, throughout the week, you have stuff you can come here and watch and be entertained with. And it's all for free. Of course, you know, like, you don't have to like pay, and like, not YouTube Red. I got 85 subscribers, whatever. But you know, I am making content, and I don't think it's wrong for anybody who is a content creator to ask, say, hey, if you guys enjoy this, you know, you want to donate $1 so I can do this more. And I mean, I can see how people would get annoyed at that if it was like the only thing some people push, of just like, oh, you know, I have all this more content on my Patreon. Nearly every single thing I do is completely free. I think Patreon is great in that aspect of bringing back the classical Renaissance, the Renaissance man, the Renaissance creator of people who can sustain themselves off of their art and get paid to or, you know, get paid to commission stuff and do stuff that they enjoy from having patrons who, you know, are willing to say, I like the stuff you do, I will help to financially support you. And I'm not going to have too much of this video discussing that. I just thought it was a silly topic and maybe kind of wanted to open it up for discussion for everybody. I also had a dream last night that I had a $100 like legendary Patreon donator, which, you know, to my mind was just insane. I give $1 to a couple different people, and then $5 to another Patreon that I really enjoy, so I can get some of their premium content. The things I offer on my own Patreon, normally, you know, if I was on my computer, I could show you. Link will be in the description, so you can go there and look at it yourself. The content I offer, the only exclusive content I have right now is I just started this YouTube series for D&D, where I'm turning popular pop culture characters, like your favorite video game characters, your favorite characters from books and TV shows, into playable D&D characters. The only content I'm planning to have like that's exclusive so far for just Patreon is anybody can watch those videos and go through and copy and, you know, follow my process and make the character so they can play it wherever they want. But our patrons exclusively will have access to my character vault on Roll20, so they can just go in, click export character, get the character sheet into their Roll20 account and then import it into any game they want to play with or print it out. And it's just more of a ease of access thing, so you don't have to spend the 30 minutes going through and typing everything on the sheet. That said, I did want to talk about the Pop Alchemy series. I was really excited to do that. I'm making a couple more characters for it. We got Nar coming up, Zillion from League of Legends, and most of the suggestions I got were from League of Legends. I want to open that up to Patreon as kind of a vote on who you want next. Vote who you want to come up next in the thing, and until then, I might just do a roll of the dice for it, deciding what characters come up on the calendar. I am away from my computer at home that I was making these on, so it's a little bit more difficult to make and record them on my laptop. But we do have another one scheduled to come out next week. Freddy Krueger as a Gloomstalker. That is going to be great. I can't wait for that video to come out. I got some decent feedback on the... Well, no, that's a lie. I got decent comments about the Lux one. To me personally, nobody commented on the video. Nobody gave me feedback of, what they would have done differently. However, I don't think it's completely awful. I've watched through it twice. I wish I would have talked a little bit faster in it. I just turned the speed up to like 1.5 on YouTube when I watch it. But I do that with most any YouTuber I watch. We're touching the 12-minute mark, and since we're doing these only twice weekly now, the vlogs, I'm okay with them going a little bit longer than 10 minutes. I will finish up and say that I have been working on NaNoWriMo. Once again, terribly behind. I know I said at the start of this week that I wanted to play catch up, but once I got out here, this mountain region, the elevation and everything, oh my gosh, I was exhausted just walking around, and I spent 2 days just sleeping and adjusting. So I did start working on my NaNoWriMo project yesterday, but a pebble in the ocean is still just a pebble at the bottom of the ocean floor, so not going to notice the difference. That was our recap, so look out Sunday for our next episode coming out. Before I get out of here, I do want to say George Collins released the next episode of his Hoomps podcast, just talking about some pop culture videos, viral videos and topics going around now, which is very fun to see George Collins get on pop culture subjects, because he watch the podcast or listen to the podcast. I'm not going to try and repeat his style here. It is not my foray of the dirty mouth, but it's very fun to listen to. You guys have a great day. Thank you for watching, and we will be back Sunday, and hopefully I won't look like a caveman. Peace out. Stay real.